Hey there, I am back with an unboxing video, and today I have a little bit of a surprise. This one comes to me from Magic GNS. He's a good friend of the channel, sent me a couple packages before. This one started out as a small swap of decks. It was really supposed to be just 4 or 5 decks. When we kind of came to an agreement, he said he was going to throw in a few extras in the box, and as you can tell from the size of this thing, there's a lot more than 4 or 5 decks here, so very excited to see what else he threw in. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Cut open the tape. Haven't taken a look at any of the decks inside, so let's get started. All right, so thanks again to Magic GNS for this one. All right, looks like there's a series of boxes in here, so we just grab one off the top, pull the rest to the side here without looking, and let's see what's in box number 1. I got a bunch of different decks in here. All right, looks like 5 different decks. All right, first one here. Okay, this was actually part of the trade. So I'm guessing these were the 5 that we agreed on in the trade. But the Wild West Deadwood deck. And, yep, Wild West the Black Hills. So the Deadwood and the Black Hills. Pair from Wild West. Very cool. Passed on those on Kickstarter when they were there. And always wanted to circle back and pick those up. All right, and then here's the other 3. I've been eyeing these for a long time. I'm glad to finally get a hold of them. They're the 3 decks from the Bicycle Skylines series. So the City Skylines. So you got, I believe New York was the first one, and then Los Angeles and Chicago. I'm assuming they're gonna follow up with some other famous Skylines, but these are all limited edition and numbered decks out of 1,000. You can see those there, very cool. Love the colors, the red, green, blue, and the iconic look to them. So there you go, there's the first 5 decks. That's what we agreed to in the trade. Now we get into some extras, and there's a lot in here. All right, we'll start with box number 2. Oh, no, I take it back. No, we did agree to one other thing in the trade. So there were 5 decks plus this over here. We actually ended up upping it to, I think, 9 decks. So here are the others. All right, this one says Medieval Set. So these come from Elephant playing cards. You have the Medieval, and here's the Royal Edition. Very, very cool look to these from Elephant. So Medieval Royal. You got Medieval Stone. Love that slate gray look to it. And the kind of pseudo, looks like a wax seal almost. So there's the Stone Edition. And then we have 3rd, the Color Edition. So pretty similar styling, but color edition. And last but not least, what he calls the Black Edition. So kind of just a black and white. So it looks very similar to the stone one, but kind of reverse colors, if you will. So very nice for medieval decks from Elephant playing cards. All right, now we're done with the trade. Now let's get into the bonus. All right, this one just says, enjoy on it. I am sure I will. Let's see what we got in here. All right, door number 3. All right, and here we go. Oh, interesting. At a glance, I do not recognize these right off at all. Huh. Cairo Cards Ltd. And it has Arabic writing. Oh, I think this came from like a World Travelers or International series. Not sure where these were. I have to look these up. But yeah, from Vanishing. Yeah, okay. I think there's an entire set. That might be what this is. All right, next has one. It's like, yeah, Mongolia. Okay, the Mongolia Card and Paper Company, also from Vanishing. It's the 2nd in the set. Yeah, so these are just going to go through different parts of the world. Bell Cart Limited. Bell Cart. I don't know what that is. So that's from France. Fabrique in France. Same thing. So now the French version, and then 2 more in here. I have one. This looks like a Chinese writing, Japanese writing, Chinese, I think. Very cool. So there's the next one. I'm imagining that's Chinese right there. I don't think that's Japanese. Number 4, and the 5th one, Switzerland. I love this one. Very Sound of Music, kind of vintage poster feel to it. There you go, these 5. I don't remember what the set's called, but like World Traveler set. Very nice. I saw these on playingcarddex.com a while back and never ended up picking them up. But very nice, very cool. And feels like one last thing. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. All right, this one's a large box, but I think it's just 2 decks in here. But it is a very special box set. And I'm trying to talk over the noise of the bubble wrap here. But this one, there's actually a V2, but I believe this is the V1 version of the Pixel set. So let's struggle with the paper here. And here it is. There you go, Pixel. So this one is designed to look a little bit like a Nintendo, an NES, the original NES. As you open it up, you see the power button on there, but then as you slide it open, you have the 2 decks of cards there, and then a third here that's designed to look like a Nintendo controller. Very, very cool. I love this one. The Nintendo was, I remember Christmas 1986 and getting the NES for the first time for myself. And so this one, very special place in my heart. Very excited to get that, complete with the cord there. And then you have the 2 blue and red Pixel bicycle decks, both featuring a bicycle there. Very, very cool. Cannot believe you sent this over. That is awesome. So that's it. That is the unboxing. That is a heck of a collection of decks to be opening up pretty soon. So we've got the Pixel V1, the Wild West from the trade, the City Skylines, the Medieval 4 decks from the Medieval series, and then these travel decks. So that is it. Let me try to zoom out here so you can see them all in one go. So that's it. All right. Thank you very much, Magic GNS, for the trade and for the extras. This is beyond anything I could have expected. So you, my friend, are amazing. So thanks a lot. Look forward to opening some of these up and reviewing some of them on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Let me know which ones of these you want to see the most, and subscribe for more deck reviews and unboxings. All right. Thanks for everything, and I'll see you for the next one.